Guys, I'm going to tell you about the tattoo that I got from the gods, but I got it from the Heavenly Father, which is our Father at in heaven. So that tattoo, what happened is that I got it around late 2023 there, and then early 2024 I saw a nuclear blast coming at me, and then all those things were happening. And so later this year, like now, as it is 2025 October the 20th, 19th, somewhere like the 20th, 21, as I'm recording this now, during this year, around June there or August there, somewhere there, it started reflecting now, because I had already created the head and the horns of all those that have to go back to church, which are the Thomases and the believers. So the Thomases, as I cut their horns, it is this thing that they are going to become like sheep, because sheep do not have horns literally, so that they can actually be humble, because the Thomases are unlike believers. That is where their place is, their horns and to the head. And so this tattoo is actually the tattoo that I got it because of the jobs that I did here, which is why you see that it is the tattoo that I got from the gods, and no tattoo will ever be nicer than this one at all in the whole of existence, unless it is given by that god again, or maybe the god something, but by that god, just something like that. Either ways, there's none, even if it gives you at all, even if it is that god that gave me, it will never be hotter, or I don't know, meaningful, and also meaningful than this one. Because here's how this tattoo is like. This tattoo, it is this thing that it is actually a crown of a king. So a crown of a king, it is actually in a space of a shield here. It's going to be here on my elbow here. So on my elbow here, this is my dominant arm, and then since it is my active arm, I actually have it on this side, which is where they put it in. And so when it is on this side, it is this thing that it will be having stones, different kinds of stones, because of crowns they differ, but it will be having many stones all around it. As you see a crown having stones all around like this, and then stones all around this, as it will be sharp going around this, and then it will be having its sharpness all around this, and then the major one, the main one at the front here. The front will be here, which will be going around here, and then depending on the design there, that is how it will come out. But having all those kinds of stones done like that, and then it will be having different kinds of chains dripping, as you'd see a crown sitting on something that is red, that red pillow, and then you have chains dripping there, but male chains, not female chains, because female chains, they are thinner too much, and so they'll be mixed with the thinner ones, but mainly most of them they'll be male chains. And so when they'll be around, there'll be different kinds of chains dripping all around in different colors, like it is those dreadlocks of screws. So when they drip like that, on the face here, it will be this thing that it will be avoiding the yin yang tattoo that I'll be having here. The yin yang tattoo, it will be on the face, which is here, which is the face. And then when it is the face as the yin yang tattoo, that yin yang tattoo, it is actually a tattoo that is actually having a timer. You see that timer that like you find in that you see in for the days of our lives. Yes, that time. And so when the soil is going down, it is the oceans at the top, which is light, which is during the day, and then at the bottom there, it is during the night, whereby those oceans go out, and then at the bottom there, it has been hit with something like a stone, and then those waters are flowing, and then it is written that this too shall pass. At the bottom, everything is an expiration date, those kinds of things. I have that one because that is how they show me wherever they show me. Some of them, they just take them out, and then because that one is just, it will just depend on how they want to show me. And then when it drips like that, it will be having a Virgo star sign, because I'm a Virgo. So when it has a Virgo star sign will be here. When it is here, here I'll be having a chain, a black chain, and then that black chain will be having a male Vigo symbol. It will be standing like this. You see, as this one is like this, so that on my formal it reflects as if that male logo of a Vigo is kind of hidden, but a chain, when it has that logo, it does not literally hide it. It will just appear when when I'm wearing a long sleeve of a formal. And so when it is like that, it is this thing that even that days of our lives timer, it is actually having birds flying there and all those things around there. It is having its own design there. And then when it is like that, here and here, I am actually going to write jewelry excites me. So when I write jewelry excites me, it will be written in red colors. And then when it is like that, I have also what you call here a ring that will be done with a reflecting color. So those jewelry stuffs, they'll be done in reflecting. Even those colored stones, they'll be done in reflectors, like in lighting colors. So lighting colors, all of those, they'll be done like that. And then since it will be a king's crown, it will be reflecting as it will be done all around it like that. And then here at the back here, I'll be having the arms like that you'll see normally on the Romans prayers, that you'll see like a cross, a rosary, that it will be like here. And then when it's like that, and then those arms are just done like that. And then they'll be written in like something like in a pen, but in a medium size, just right here at the back here. As it is done like that, it becomes this thing that it is drawn in this green reflector, this shirt that I'm wearing here. And then it becomes this thing that shirt or t-shirt, those names they sometimes mix me up. And then when it is like that, it becomes this thing that at the back here, I actually have that name, that prayer written, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be my name, my kingdom has come on earth as it is in heaven. I have given you this day as your daily bread, and I have forgiven you for all your trespasses as I have forgiven you. So that one, as it happens, it is this thing that it will be written in a medium size. It will just depend on how many letters they would have written them, but they would have been written in Chinese letters. And so when they'll be written in Chinese letters, it will be written in those colors. Like you see a star. A star is as if it is bluish, but it is whitish. So that is how it will be reflecting, as if those letters are dancing, moving to my spinal cord line as they go like this, as that stamp already of the hands is already there. And then sorry, and then here we have a tattoo of a rose which is a Valentine's flower, which is red. There's a Valentine's flower that is closed, and then a Valentine's flower that is like this, and then the one that is kind of as if it is opened, and then the one that is opened. So that one, it is the one that is kind of opened. So that one, since it is that one that is kind of open, to be having red and then green something, so it will be done around here. And then when it is done around there, it will come out however it comes out. And so here I would have written even after death. So even after death, I'll be having what you call a skeleton having sex with a living female. That tattoo, it is the tattoo that is actually around. So that is how those other ones, they were reflected to me here. Great. Otherwise, that is how that one will be. And then here, because I wear formal me, I'll put a temporary tattoo under a music symbol that is an end. You see that end music symbol as if it's an 8. Yeah, those ones that last for years or however, and then whenever I want to erase it, I erase it. Yeah, otherwise that is how it is going to be, like, so that informal I can fit in. Otherwise, that is how the tattoo is. And then this ones here, they don't reflect, but this ones at the back along with this ones here, they draw. And so that is how that tattoo will be. Great. Which are the things that I did here? Solving cases, like being the god of the law, and then being the god of the law under yin yang, because this is a yin yang tattoo. I balance good and evil. A good tip about it is that there will be no more guns and knives offered to the communities, but left only in the militaries of the communities of the forest. All the militaries are, so when they are left with those kinds of stuffs, they'll be able to have freedom, and then those kinds of stuffs they would have balance, because crime would stop in all the various kinds of ways. There's a video that I did right here, that I did record here on YouTube. It's called Aobakwe, which is the Bible that has come into life, which is me being the father who art in heaven, which is the Father, our Father who art in heaven. But when I pray directly, because I do not literally have to do that. But that is why it is like that, because now they are going to actually marry females, and so when they are going to marry females, I'm going to elect 4 females. But I prefer to have you can even take all of the colors there if it is that thing, but you can mix them up. But I'd like to have at least 2 colors, those ones that have those different kinds of eyes, and then those kinds of hairs, besides black hairs, besides black eyes. And so I like to have that one that has a bigger body, somewhere like around, normally you'd find them having this size around me, and then at least a slender there, and then those other ones will see, even if it's only colors, but I'll be going around beauty. And so as long as it is those ones, it doesn't matter. I'd like to have those ones, and then the other 2 will just see how they go around with 2. And so all those things, when they happen there, there'll be the miss of the globe. Yeah. So when they are the misses of the globe, they'll be marrying that thing in flesh, which is this thing that Jesus Christ was black. That is why me as his father, I'm black, as those other stuffs are to be corrected. Otherwise, that is how those things are happening. As I happen to use my seeing, as now since I was defending, and then I saw a nuclear blast coming at me, and then they happen to help me, which is that thing, the only thing that judges. That is why all those things I judge them about the lens and all those things. It's a long story. It takes something like 7+ hours talking there, which is the Bible that has come into life that I've recorded there. And then yeah, that is how those things will be. But otherwise, I will not delay with those things, and yeah, cool.